you can draw your own picture, okay? You can draw your own picture, or I have a lot of pictures in my, that special area that I have for you guys that you can look at one and draw it, okay? Here's all my stuff that I need. Here is my paper. This is where I draw my piece. This is where I press my piece, okay? So I'm gonna get a paper, regular paper, and get the foam. I wanna do a rooster, okay? You don't have to do a hard drawing. Look, this is where my pencils are, so you don't have to go far. Here are my pencils, okay? So I'm gonna draw my rooster, okay? So here's my rooster. This is what I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw his body, and I don't want a small rooster, so I'm gonna make a big rooster. Now, does it have to be the same? It does not have to be the same. I can make a different rooster, or I can do whatever I want with the rooster. Are you getting it, Talisa? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Can you see my rooster, boys and girls? Yeah. Okay, awesome. Okay, so I'm creating my own rooster. I can use this as a guide. This can guide me to make a good rooster. And his claws, then his tail. I'm gonna make his tail go all the way. I'm barely gonna have a little space for the tail, but that's okay. I'll make this big tail right here. Okay, and then his eyes. So, forgot his, what is this? The wing. Okay, so now that I have my drawing, you see it? Okay, I'm gonna put my name on the back, because in case I don't want to lose my drawing, so I want to make sure my name's in the back right here. Okay, now I'm gonna get my foam board. The foam board should be the same size as my paper, okay? And I'm gonna draw my rooster. Look at me pressing. You see them? You see me pressing on it? I am pressing on the drawing I just made. Ants are coming from. So I'm pressing. I'm going over it. I'm trying to not tear the paper, so be careful with that. I'm pressing the claws. Okay. Pressing down. Now, everything that you press down, you see me pressing down on this? You see me? Okay. You are not going to get any ink on there. You're going to get ink on whatever you're not pressing. So I'm pressing this down. What does that mean? No ink. I'm not going to get ink in there. That's right. So this is going to be no ink. When you're pressing it down, it's going to be no ink. Okay, forgot my feathers. Okay, going over my feathers. More feathers. Okay, so I make sure that I have everything pressed down. If I take it off, I won't be able to put it back where it goes really good. So I make sure I take it off, and I make sure I touch everything and feel everything to make sure that I pressed everything down. I think I got it. I think it pressed it down. Okay, do you see it on my foam board? You see it? Okay, so now I have to press this down even more, deeper. Remember, if whatever I'm pressing, is it gonna have ink? No, it's not gonna have ink. So I'm gonna press it all the way down, and I know what I'm pressing now, because you can see I have the pencil marks, right? So the pencil marks means I've already gone and pressed it down. And I'm going again, and I'm gonna press everything down again. That's why it's important to press it down with your paper first. And draw it on your paper before you draw it on here. Because if you make a mistake on this one, you think you can erase it? No, because your paper's pressed. And the paper is pressed, you can't unpress it. So we're gonna press it. Remember, everything you're pushing down is not gonna get ink. So we're pushing and pushing my feathers. More feathers. Okay, and I got it. Now, here's the thing. Look at my, so you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Now, after this, I'm gonna get my ink tray. I'm gonna get, and this is all here, okay? I'm gonna get this kind of like a little lid box. I'm gonna get the roller, any kind of rollers that you have here, and paint, okay? It's your project, but I'm gonna print on 4. Now, I'm gonna get my paper, my print, my foam board, ready, and I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna roll, you see me over here? I'm gonna roll my ink, spread it out. You don't have to have a lot of ink on the roller. Just as long as you have it all over the roller, okay? Now, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold this and roll it on my foam. You might get a little dirty on your finger, but move it around on your finger. And don't press it down. You're just rolling it on. I'm not putting all my pressure on it. I'm just putting the ink on it. You see how it's all covered of ink? Okay, now I'm gonna leave my roller back over here. Okay, I'm gonna start my printing process. See how I have it here now? Yeah. I'm gonna put this paper, I'm gonna start printing. Watch. You ready, Talisa? Mm-hmm. Press it down, don't move it. You're pressing it and going it around. Be careful because there's some ink here and it might go onto your paper, so just be careful. Rub it, not too hard, just make sure it is rubbed all the way around. Ready? You like that? Now remember the one that I told you that I did right? Look, remember it says cruz and it's wrong. You can't read it. And remember the one that I told you that I did backwards or reversed? And you can see my name correctly? That's what I'm talking about, that you need to be careful when you write words, that you gotta do it that way. So you want different colors? We can, but again, don't put a lot of ink. Okay, and your rollers are here. You're gonna need 3 different rollers. Make sure they're clean and dry. Okay, I put it back. Remember, you need to know where to organize it. You press it down, you peel it. Okay, put it there. Okay, we clean my colors. I'm gonna choose a blue. So I get enough paint. Remember, don't press it. Smear it on your, okay. Put it back. Press it. Press it. Peel. See that? Now, look, you can see the lines where you print. That's what it should be like. It be all, okay? It shouldn't be perfect. The next one I'm gonna have is the orange. Again, if you're switching colors, you're gonna have to clean your print. Now, don't do it too much because the print gets a little bit too flimsy because you wet it too much. So just make sure it's dry. Everything, you throw it away, you put it where it goes. Throw your trash. So now, I'm gonna use the what? The orange. I put too much orange. I'm gonna roll it again. Look at that much, that's too much orange. But, as long as we cover it. Okay. Now, we're pressing on it. And then peel it. This is what happens when you put too much ink. You see how it's almost covered the whole thing? So you don't want to have too much ink. Let me try it again. I already have enough ink on here. I don't need to put more. So this is my second one. Oops. See how that looks better? So if you don't want this one right here because it went into the spaces.
You don't want it to it doesn't have to look perfect.
No, that's why it's a print.
You don't want it to cover all the fading.
Right.